I finally look elegant. Everyone's eyes on me.
Today wasn't just another day. It was the monthly girls' cafe meetup, the kind of afternoon Amina always looked forward to. Good coffee, endless conversations, group selfies, and hours of laughter with her closest friends. But for Amina, these gatherings meant something else too. They were another chance to finally look elegant. So every meetup became an excuse to buy something new, a prettier abaya, a branded handbag, a new shade of lipstick, because somewhere along the way, she had started believing that elegance could be bought. And as she took one last look in the mirror before leaving, she couldn't help but think, maybe this time, people will finally see me the way I want to be seen. She picked up her handbag, locked the door behind her, and headed to the cafe. The cafe was already full of laughter. One friend was taking selfies. Someone joked that the desserts looked too pretty to eat. It felt warm, comfortable, exactly the kind of afternoon everyone looks forward to. Amina walked in with a smile. Her friends complimented her outfit. She thanked them and took her seat. Everything was going exactly as she imagined, until the cafe door opened. Zara walked in, a simple beige abaya, a neatly pinned hijab, a plain handbag she'd carried for years. Nothing about her looked expensive.
Zara, it is so good to see you. You guys, wow. You look absolutely gorgeous. We are so happy you're here.
Someone else laughed. Seriously, how do you always manage to look this put together? Zara smiled shyly. You're all exaggerating. Everyone laughed, but Amina didn't. She quietly looked at Zara, then at herself. For the first time that afternoon, she wasn't comparing clothes. She was comparing something she couldn't explain. As the conversation continued, every time Zara spoke, everyone listened. She wasn't louder, she wasn't trying to impress anyone, yet somehow, she became the center of the table, not because she demanded attention, but because grace naturally attracts it. Even Amina found herself watching Zara more than anyone else. The conversation suddenly shifted. Aisha smiled, then laughed. Zara, I have to ask, how do you always look so elegant? You never wear designer bags. You hardly wear makeup, but somehow you always look so put together. The whole table became quiet. Even Amina looked up. She wanted the answer too. Zara smiled softly. She looked around the table, then said, I don't really spend much. I just stopped believing elegance comes from buying more.
I actually repeat the same few habits every day. They don't cost much, but together, they change everything.
The girls exchanged curious looks. Amina couldn't stop listening. The first thing, I never wear wrinkled clothes. It doesn't matter if my abaya costs 1,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees. If it's clean, pressed, and fits well, it already looks elegant. Amina quietly looked down at her own sleeve. She remembered she had rushed out without ironing it. The second habit, I choose colors that suit me. I stopped buying every trend. Now almost everything in my wardrobe matches. So getting dressed became simple. Amina remembered how many clothes she owned, yet still felt like she had nothing to wear. The third habit, I take care of the things nobody sees. My hair, my skin, my hygiene. Not because people notice, but because Allah entrusted this body to me. When I feel fresh, I naturally carry myself differently. The girls nodded. I also try to smell clean. Not strong perfume outside, but clean clothes and freshness and good hygiene. Freshness has its own elegance. Another thing, I try to speak gently. I don't interrupt. I thank people. I smile. People rarely remember your handbag. They always remember how you made them feel. Amina thought back. Everyone at this table genuinely enjoyed talking to Zara. I also stopped comparing myself. I don't chase every trend anymore. If something suits me, I wear it for years. My goal isn't to look richer. It's to look neat. Then Zara became quiet. She wrapped both hands around her coffee cup, and honestly, the habit that changed everything was praying before getting ready. When my heart feels connected to Allah, I stop worrying about impressing people. And strangely, that's when people start noticing the beauty they couldn't see before. Silence filled the table. No one spoke. Amina wasn't looking at Zara's clothes anymore. She was looking at her piece. The next day, Amina stood in front of her wardrobe again. The expensive handbag was still there. The branded abaya was still there. Nothing had changed, except her. She reached for one of her older abayas, carefully ironed it, adjusted her hijab, smiled. Then before leaving, she spread her prayer mat, and thanks to Allah for the all blessings He has given to her, because she is living someone's dream life, and promised herself that from next time, she never spent money on buying expensive things to impress others. Weeks later, the girls met again. This time, someone smiled at Amina. Mashallah. You look so elegant today, Amina smiled, because for the first time, she knew elegance isn't something you buy, it's something you become. Tell me in the comment how many untouched clothes and other things you have in your wardrobe which you only bought by chasing trends. If you liked my video, don't forget to share it with another sister, and subscribe Letrah for more amazing videos.